from Kyle Daniels. Count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Swung on, that ball is popped up into shallow center field. The shortstop, Jimmy LeConte, is back and makes the catch. And there's one down.
I've got a Dodge Caravan down here in the field. The other parking lot. They didn't have to.
One down for Austin Cosman.
Yeah.
The stretch by the left-hander, the pitch. Swung on, that ball is drilled up the middle for a base hit into right center field. And the Mustangs have 2 base hits here to begin the game.
I just saw the scene.
That'll bring up Joey Schneider. All right, Schneider to be followed by Carlito Urquieta. We ran through the lineup already. We'll run through it again here as we have solved the technical issue, apparently. Catcher Joey Schneider, the senior. First and second. And the pitch is upstairs. And the count is level at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the offering. And that changeup is a strike on the outside corner. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The stretch by the left-hander McWilliams. And the pitch. Swung on, tapped up the third base side. It's going to be a tough play. Picked up by the pitcher, no throw. It'll be an infield hit, even though he made a throw, but extremely late. So the bases are loaded for Carlito Urquieta. Loaded for Urquieta. With the bases loaded. The Mustangs have 3 hits over the first 4 hitters to begin this game. And now threatening to score here in the top half of the first inning in Keansburg. And I don't know what the confusion is behind the plate here with the umpire, but no change has been made. The stretch. And the offering. Swung on. That ball is drilled into left field for a base hit. 1-1 is in. And now rounding third is the trail runner. And there is Austin Cosman as well. A 2-run single for Carlito Urquieta. And the Mustangs lead in the first inning by a score of 2-0. Good start to this game for Fort Morgan. And moving on to second was Joey Schneider. That'll bring up Kenny Keller. And that's 4 hits already allowed by McWilliams here in the early going. The stretch and the offering. Swung on and fouled back on the changeup. And the count is sitting at 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Runners take their leads. And the changeup is on the outside corner. And that moves the count to no balls and 2 strikes. With Fort Morgan striking first, and it will be Urquieta on the hill for Fort Morgan. Swung on and grounded left side towards the shortstop. That's going to be a tough play. Long throw to first is going to be late. And that's 5 hits in the opening inning for Fort Morgan. And the bases are reloaded. And there was nothing that LeConte at short could do on that one. as Kenny Keller beats it out. And that'll bring up Nate Cage. Cage had an RBI double in that 8-1 victory. The stretch with the bases loaded out of the stretch and the offering. And that fastball is a strike on the outer half. It's 0-1. Fort Morgan with 5 hits, and 2 of those are infield hits. One by Schneider, that one by Keller. At third is Schneider. Urquieta at second, Keller at first. Cage awaits. The 1 pitch, and he swings a draw up the left side. Count moves to 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. And the offering. Swung on and popped foul and out of play. Count remains at 0-2. When you're shopping for new appliances, shop the best appliance store in Fort Morgan, B&B Appliance, with a full and complete line of Whirlpool appliances. They'll help you find your perfect fit. B&B Appliance in downtown Fort Morgan. And the pitch. Swung on, tapped up the third base side. It might come home. The throw in time for the force. And eliminated at the plate. That's actually Arroyo, who was the courtesy runner there. So that force will go 5-2. And the bases are 2 down here in the top of the first inning. And now it'll be up to the 8th place hitter, Bladen Pollitt. Moved down in the lineup for this particular game. Hit the right side. Now Urquieta, Keller, and Cage on the bases. The Mustangs had a bunch of 2-run innings against Weld Central. In fact, they had 4 of them. Didn't get that huge inning. Looking for that right now. Pitch to Pollitt. Swung on and fouled on the breaking ball. Up the third base side, it's 0-1. Carlito Urquieta's got a 2-run single helping his own cause here as Fort Morgan's off to the 2-0 lead on a gorgeous afternoon in Keansburg. And it should be staying away. No balls, 1 strike. The stretch. And the offering. Swung on and fouled off to the right. Count is at 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. And the base is loaded in the top of the first inning of the Mustangs, holding a 2-0 lead in Keansburg. The stretch. And the left-hander McWilliams looks in the pitch. Breaking ball tapped foul up the third base side. Oh, they're working this pitcher. I got to tell you, this McWilliams, he's all over the strike zone. He's thrown 20 strikes and only 2 balls in the game. It'll be another 0-2 pitch coming up to Bladen Pollitt from Isaac McWilliams. Here it is. Fastball is high. Only the 3rd ball he's thrown in the entire inning. Well, that's good baseball there. In that Brush Valley game yesterday on 10-10, there was a total of 20 walks. That was unwatchable. And a 1-2. And the breaking ball is down and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, Urquieta at third, Keller at second, Cage at first. Fort Morgan looking to build on a 2-0 lead. The stretch and the offering. Swung on and driven foul off to the right. And this will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat to Bladen Pollitt. And keep in mind, after today, Fort Morgan does not play for 11 days. That's a lot of time without playing baseball, which is more of a day-to-day sport at the higher levels. At this level, it's at least a twice-a-week sport. But spring break next week, then they'll face Alameda in a doubleheader on the 31st. That's a Tuesday. We do not have those games on B106. We're doing all of the league games, all 12 league games, as well as the playoffs. Another 2-2 pitch to Bladen Pollitt. Here it is, in the dirt. And now, nowhere to put him. 3 and 2. A base hit in the outfield should score 2 with the runners going. Now let's see if McWilliams decides to pitch out of the windup or not. He'll go to the stretch, trying to hold those runners close. And the 3-2. Swung on and driven into center field. That's a base hit. 1 is in, and rounding third and scoring easily, Keller. It is a 2-run single with 2 down by Bladen Pollard. And the Mustangs have doubled the lead in the top of the first inning. Fort Morgan 4, Weld Central nothing. And advancing to second was Cage. Had to give in on that 3-2 pitch. And this will be the 9th hitter of the inning in Trey McBride. It's a nice job by Pollard. He made some adjustments up there, fouled off several pitches till he got what he wanted. Now let's see if the 9th place hitter, the freshman, can extend the inning. The stretch by McWilliams and the offering. Swung on, laced up the middle, a diving attempt. Cage gets to third. He's going to round third, and the throw's going to be made towards the plate all the way through. LaConte just dove to his left, couldn't get the baseball, and Trey McBride with the RBI single has given Fort Morgan a 5-0 lead here in the first inning. And he did it on the very first pitches. The Mustangs have played some aggressive baseball for head coach Josh Langford at 4-2. This Weld Central team at 1-5 going in. Here's Kyle Daniels. He singled to begin the game, and the changeup is low and away. And upcoming is the 30th pitch of the inning to be thrown by Isaac McWilliams. The stretch by the lefty, and the offering, and the curveball is the inside corner for a strike. And that evens the count at 1-1. One of the bigger innings of the year already for Fort Morgan. It's a young season. Swung on and grounded up the first baseline fair. Headed to the corner. Rounding third is Pollard. He's racing towards the plate. He's going to score. Into third. McBride into second with an RBI double as Kyle Daniels and the Mustangs have plated 6 in the opening frame. 6-0 Fort Morgan. And the hit parade continues for the Mustangs. And that ball was grounded just inside the first baseline. And here is Trevor Shurtleff, who popped up earlier in this inning. Changeup is low. 1 ball and no strikes. To Shurtleff. Could see some activity here for this Weld Central team. Changeup in the dirt. And that moves the count to 2-0. Mustangs are teeing off on this right-hander, on this left-hander, I should say. I should be able to tell the difference. 2-0 pitch, swung on, tap, foul, up to third base side. Another changeup. Count is sitting at 2-1. This is the 10th hitter of the inning for Fort Morgan. McWilliams does not have this team obviously off balance. Runners take their leads. And the 2-1. And the changeup is up and away. That moves the count to 3 balls and 1 strike. Well, when you've got this many runs early on, you start thinking of a shortened game. 3-1. It's got to be perfect here for Shurtleff to swing. The pitch. And he swings and grounds it left side, and the ball is off the glove of the third baseman. Picked the throw to first is going to be late. Another run scores. McBride crosses home plate. And we'll call that an error on McWilliams. No RBI, and it's 7-0. Here comes a visit to the hill. Certainly a fieldable ball, not hit that hard to McWilliams' left. And now runners at first and third as Daniels advanced to third. And let's see how long this visit will last, considering that the Mustangs have got this huge lead and they haven't even taken the field. An extended conversation out there, and there's no doubt he's throwing strikes. Williams doing his job there, but he got no defensive support there. And, yep, looks like we're going to have a pitching change. We'll take it with him. Back in 1 minute, Fort Morgan with a 7-0 lead over Weld Central on B106 and B106.com. We go from the left-hander Isaac McWilliams to the right-hander Andrew McWilliams, coming in from third base. Fort Morgan leading 7-0 here in the top half of the first inning. As the Mustangs have come through here, they had 5 hits to begin the game. That totals up to 8. And combined with that Weld Central error, the inning has been extended. And this is not a game the Mustangs really have to watch out how much they go into the pitching staff, considering the next game is not for a week and a half. I mean, Kyle Daniels will be the only one that's not available at this point. So here's Austin Cosman. He had a base hit earlier this inning. And for Fort Morgan, this is the 12th hitter of the inning. At third is Daniels, short left at first. Short leads on both ends. And the pitch. And the fastball is a strike down the middle at the knees. It's 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. You'll have to check who went to third there, because McWilliams was playing that position. And the offering. Swung on and tapped slowly up the left side off the pitcher's glove. Picked up at third. The throw to first is going to be wide and offline. And a run scoring as Kyle Daniels crosses home plate. And the Mustangs have second and third. A very makeable play, but that errs on the third baseman, Erker. As moving to second base was Dawson Lang. And Fort Morgan now leads 8-0. So that's a couple of errors in a row here. The runners at the corners. And the pitch is inside to Joey Schneider. He singled earlier in the inning. 1 ball and no strikes. The stretch. And the offering. And the breaking ball is low.
Come on, Andrew.
Count is at 2-0. 8-0 Fort Morgan. And the pitch. Fastball, a strike in the outer half of the knees. 2 balls and 1 strike to Schneider. A very long top of the first inning. And the pitch. And that's a fastball for a strike. Same spot. And that moves the count to 2-2. McWilliams gets the sign. And the pitch. In the dirt with a breaking ball. Blocked beautifully over there by the catcher, Sims. That moves the count full to 3-2. With Shurtleff at third, Cosman at second. McWilliams looks in. 3-2 pitch. Swung on, grounded left side. That's fielded over there. The throw to first by Erker in time. And the inning finally comes to an end. The first half inning, that is. The Mustangs put together 8 runs. And they do it on 8 hits, 2 errors, and 2 men left. We head to the bottom of the first inning. It's Fort Morgan 8. Weld Central's coming to bat on B106 and B106.com. 8-0 in favor of the Mustangs here as we head to the second inning of play, or the bottom of the first, I should say. And batting for the Mustangs. Check that. For the Rebels, we'll get to the lineup here momentarily. Seems that this whole game's going to be full of adjustments. Jimmy LaConte will be batting first, followed by Isaac McWilliams. And the third hitter is Chris Quinn. Batting fourth for Weld Central is the catcher Matt Sims. Brian Goodka, the left fielder, hits fifth. Dalton Wilkinson at first hits sixth. Jake Erker, the second baseman, bats seventh. The third baseman, Andrew McWilliams, hits eighth. And Dawson Lang hits ninth. And McWilliams now obviously on the mound.
Batting first is freshman Jimmy LaConte.
And for the Mustangs on the mound is Carlito Urquieta. Joey Schneider behind the plate. Nate Cage at first, Bladen Pollitt at second, the third baseman Austin Cosman. Trevor Sherman at short around the outfield, Kenny Keller at left, Kyle Daniels in center, and Trey McBride is in right. And the right-hander Urquieta delivers. And the fastball is a strike, took something off it. No balls and one strike. And the pitch. Breaking ball is popped up down the left field side, ranging into foul territory. And the catch is made over there for the opening out by Kenny Keller. And there's one down. Now batting is Isaac McWilliams. Also for the left side. Wind and pitch. Swung on, driven deep in the left field. Keller's way back, still going back. Reaches out, and it's off his glove. Keller picks it up, and striding into second will be McWilliams. The tag is made late.
Now batting.
It'll be a one-out double for Isaac McWilliams. And that'll send up Chris Quinn. Right-handed hitter for Weld Central. With a man in scoring position, the stretch and the offering. Breaking ball is lined inside the left field line for a base hit. Rounding third and scoring easily will be McWilliams. The tag into second, and that's late. It's a double for Chris Quinn. That was a hanging breaking ball. Easy pitch to hit.
Now batting,
now 8-1.
Matthew Sims.
And here's Matt Sims, the catcher. Sims stepping in. Urquieta's throwing strikes, but you don't want to make them that good. That was way too juicy. The stretch by the right-hander and the pitch. Swung on. That ball is driven into shallow center field, and that's going to drop in front of Daniels for a base hit. That's 3 hits in a row as Sims comes up with a Texas leader. The ball nearly got away. And the infield backed up by Urquieta. And now runners at first and third. Off that base hit. And here's Brian Goodka. Courtesy runner for Sims will be Cade Huffman. Urquieta looking for the inning-ending double play. The stretch and the offering in the dirt with a breaking ball. One ball and no strikes to Brian Goodka. Mustangs with an 8-1 lead. And a pitch. Swung on, tapped off the batter. Count level at 1-1. Or Morgan trying to minimize the damage. Here in the bottom of the first inning. Weld Central trying to come back in this game. Urquieta looks in the pitch. Swag and a miss and a breaking ball. Count moves to 1-2. From Carlito Urquieta to Brian Goodka. Off of third, Quinn. Spin at first. And the pitch. Fastball is up and away. And that levels the count at 2-2. Mustangs took advantage of a couple of errors in the opening frame. The stretch and the offering. Swung on, lifted slowly towards second base and caught on that little looper by
Now batting, sophomore Dalton Wilkinson.
the right-handed hitter Goodcup. Makes the play. 2 down. And that'll bring up Dalton Wilkinson. Wilkinson, a big, strong left-handed hitter for Weld Central. Looking back at first is Urquieta, the stretch and the offering. Swung on and popped foul and out of play off to the left. No balls and 1 strike. Fort Morgan with a 7-run lead here in the bottom of the first inning in Keensburg. And Weld Central's countered, but not much. The stretch and the offering. Swung on, lifted foul again. Same pitch, same result. And the count moves to 0-2. Okay, this is where a pitcher grows up. You don't want to throw anything in the strike zone. Close, but certainly not in the zone. Quinn from third, Huffman from first. And 0-2 pitch. Fastball is up and away. Good pitch. Barely missed. Second is Huffman. It's an RBI single for Dalton Wilkinson, and Weld Central scored their second run of the inning. Fort Morgan. And here's Jake Urker, the 7th hitter in this lineup. We've already got more runs in this first inning than we did in the entire game. In the 8-1 Fort Morgan victory on Wednesday. Urquieta looks for the sign, gets at the pitch. Fastball is a strike, belt high. No balls and 1 strike. Looking back is Urquieta. And the offering. That's right there on the outer half at the knees. It's strike 2. One with a fastball that time. No balls and 2 strikes. To Urker, the stretch and the pitch. Fastball. Okay, you got me. I should be back. Fort Morgan 8, Weld Central 2 on B106 and B106.com. Let's hit the top of the second inning. 1 ball and 1 strike. We lost you there for a moment, and hopefully we'll keep this connection going to Carlito Urquieta. And the offering. And the breaking ball is upstairs. 2 balls and 1 strike. To Urquieta. The Mustangs with an 8-2 lead over Weld Central. The pitch. Up and in. It is 3-1. Here's the wind by the right-hander McWilliams. Swung on and grounded slowly to second. Lang will charge. He'll field. He'll throw. And there's 1 down. Urquieta's retired. He's now 1 for 2. That'll bring up Kenny Keller, who delivered a single in his first at bat. Mustangs had a banner first inning with those 8 runs. As Keller steps in for the right side. Wind and pitch. Ooh, that went behind him. Good job of getting out of the way. That would have clipped him perhaps in the helmet. It was that close. 1-0 for McWilliams. Here's the wind and offering, and that fastball's down and away. That moves the count to 2-0. Wind and pitch upstairs. 3 balls and no strikes to Kenny Keller, the 6th hitter in the lineup today and the 2nd of this inning. McWilliams come home. Fastball at the knees for a strike. Keller was taking all the way. That moves the count to 3-1. And the offering swung on tap foul up the third base side. So it'll be a full count here to Kenny Keller. The Mustangs leading the Rebels 8-2 in the top of the 7th. 1 out, and the bases are empty. Laying down the sign is Sims. 3-2 pitch, swung on and drilled down the left field line. That's going to... All right, the Mustangs have just grabbed a 9-2 lead on an error there in right field. Kenny Keller scored. Kenny Keller doubled with 1 out, and then 2 batters later, Layden Pollitt hit a ball that was dropped in right field, and that was by Isaac McWilliams. So it's 9-2 Fort Morgan, swung on and fouled straight back. McBride is 1 for 1 with an RBI single. Then that type of game for Weld Central, trailing 9-2. Here in the top half of the 2nd inning. The stretch. And the offering. Swing and a miss. The ball down in the zone. That moves the count to 0-2 to McBride. Short lead at first for Pollitt. Sims lays down the sign. And the offering. Into dirt with a breaking ball. Nice block here by Sims. Moves the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes. The Mustangs scored 8 runs in the first, 1 so far here in the 2nd. Weld Central did counter with 2 runs in the bottom of the 1st inning. 1 ball, 2 strikes. McWilliams looks at pitch to McBride. Swung on it, fouled off the end of the bat. Barely got a piece of the baseball. And that levels the count. It keeps the count at 1-2. Hasn't moved the count at all. Mustangs looking to make this an abbreviated game with the way they're playing so far. Weld Central's offense can keep this game at bay, then they could extend it. Still early on in the 2nd. And the 1-2 pitch. Fastball is down and away to McBride. And now the count is level at 2 balls and 2 strikes. This run allowed by McWilliams is unearned. Leading off of first is Pollitt. The pitch swung on and tapped foul up the third base side. Man, they're making these pitchers work. We're now through 2 innings, and Weld Central pitchers have thrown almost 70 pitches. The starter, Isaac McWilliams, now the right-hander, Andrew McWilliams. Here we go, another 2-2. The stretch and the offering. Breaking ball swung on, foul. Weld Central dugout again on that third base side. We'll do it again. A 2 ball, 2 strike pitch. The stretch. McWilliams gets the sign. And the pitch. Breaking ball is fouled again. On the side of McBride stays alive. This will be the 9th pitch of the attack with Trey McBride. Here at the top of the 2nd inning with Fort Morgan up 9-2 over Weld Central. They beat them by 7 on Wednesday, 8-1. Again, Sims laying down the sign. And the offering. Fastball is outside. Well, it is a great at-bat by McBride, regardless of the outcome. Tremendous at-bat. So here we go. The pitch. Upstairs with a fastball. McBride walks. And that'll bring up the dangerous Kyle Daniels, who singled and doubled. And that double drove in a run. So he's got a third plate appearance now in less than 2 innings. With Kyle Daniels, I think he can really, if this game isn't broken open now, he can really do it. Daniels had 3 hits and a couple of RBIs against Weld Central on Wednesday. He's due for an all-state start of the season out of Class 4A. McWilliams looks back, and the pitch. Fastball is low and away. 1 ball and no strikes. 9 runs on 9 hits for Fort Morgan, 2 runs on 4 hits for Weld Central. The Rebels have committed the game's only errors, 3 of them to pitch. And the fastball is a strike on the inside corner. With back Daniels off the plate, the count is level at 1-1. Pilots at second, McBride at first. The stretch and the offering. Swung on, grounded towards second. Dawson to his left. Lang throws to first in time as he makes the play. The Mustangs do take advantage of an error in the inning as they score a run on 1 hit and the error, 2 men left. We head to the bottom of the second inning in Keensburg. Fort Morgan 9, Weld Central 2. On 106 and 106. And the Rebels will send up the 8, 9, and 1 hitters. Andrew McWilliams against the Rebels. In the first inning, allowing hard-hit baseballs. Swung on a foul up the third base side. Hopefully against the bottom of the wall, you'll have a little more success. No balls and 1 strike. Winding pitch. And the breaking ball is a beauty out over the middle of the plate. It's 0-2 to McWilliams. A bank that is committed to this community and keeping banking simple. Morgan Federal Bank in Morgan. And the breaking ball is down and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The base is empty to begin the bottom of the second inning. Fort Morgan leads Weld Central 9-2. Schneider lays down the sign. The offering. Fastball is up and away. The count levels at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Osmond's playing in at third. It's a slow rolling infield, so to speak, and the breaking ball bounced in. That's the other thing. You get ahead of the hitter 0-2, but then 2-2. I think you want to go to the fastball there. 2-2 pitch. Fastball is outside. A walk.
Now batting, freshman Dawson Lane.
That'll bring up the 9th place for Dawson Lane. Lang hitting from the left side. That's the first walk issued by Pablito. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, runner going to second. The Schneider throw is right there, but late. The stolen base for McWilliams. Only, what I have, only 1 walk issued in the game prior to that one. It seems like more the game is moving along slowly. No balls and 1 strike on Lang. And the pitch. And he takes a changeup upstairs that levels him down at 1-1. Fort Morgan with a victory would move to 3-0 in Colorado 7 league play, 5-2 overall. Looking to get the sign from Schneider. Long pause the pitch. Swung on and lifted into right field. Now going back and ranging under it. McBride, he makes the catch. Back to second is McWilliams. There's one down in the second inning. And to the top of the order, Jimmy McConaughey. Weld Central. Conte pops to left in the opening frame. Another left-handed hitter, and the breaking ball is lined into right center field for a base hit, another hanger. Having to hold up was McWilliams since it was almost stabbed over there by Pollock. He gets the third. And now first and third. So Isaac McWilliams, who had a double and later scored. Johnny, those are a lot of hanging breaking balls that we're seeing at times from this right-hander, Carlito Urquieta. Got good stuff, but not when he hangs it up there. Runners at the corners, one down. 9-2, Fort Morgan in the bottom of the second inning. Stretched by the right-hander. The left-handed hitter awaits, and he takes a fastball away. 1 ball and no strikes. The 2 locations in Brush and Fort Morgan, Ingmeyer Phillips Insurance can help you with your home, car, health, or life insurance questions or needs. Ingmeyer Phillips Insurance. And the offering, swing and a miss. He pulled the string of the breaking ball. That one dropped in the zone. That's what you want, not the ones that are more like a hanging frisbee. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. And 2 on. The runners take their leads. And the pitch. Swung on, grounded to second. Holland has got it. Flips to second for 1. Back to first. Double play. 4-6-3. And that ends the inning. And it prevents Weld Central from scoring. No runs in the frame. They got a hit, no errors, and 1 man left. 2 complete. In Kingsburg, Fort Morgan 9, Weld Central 2 on B106 and B106.com. The Mustangs are holding a 9-2 lead as we head to the top of the third inning in Kingsburg. After Fort Morgan, Weld Central with the 2, 3, and 4 hitters, Trevor Shirtliff, Austin Cosman, and Joey Schneider. Nice turn there by Pilot Shirtliff and then the cage for the 4-6-3 double play at the bottom of the second inning. Shirtliff is 0 for 2. Just popped out and reached on an error. So we're going to get back on track with a huge game with those 3 hits on Wednesday and that 9-2 victory in Fort Morgan. The Mustangs are looking for their 3rd consecutive season sweep of Weld Central. They've never lost a Colorado 7 league game. The pitch, swag, and I'm missing a fastball down and in. No balls and 1 strike. The Fort Morgan shortstop. Wind and offering. Breaking ball is upstairs. Levels are counted 1-1. Mustangs still need 3 runs. Some more to make this a short game. And a 1-1 pitch. Swag to bunt all the way to the screen on the fastball up and away. Ball 2, strike 1. 9 runs on 9 hits for the Mustangs. 2 runs on 5 hits for Weld Central. Fort Morgan stranded 4. Weld Central's committed the game's only errors. 3 of them, they've stranded 3. McWilliams delivers. Ooh, and the ball nailed him. A fastball in. Turning with Shirtliff. And I heard the thud from here, but this went to first base. Must have got him on the upper arm. That got him on phone. He went sprinted down to first. The Mustangs have another leadoff man on base for Austin Cosman. Big junior, check that senior first baseman is singled and reached on an error. Cosman had 9 hits going into that last game against Weld Central. And the pitch in the dirt, blocked by Sims. Was 1 for 3. They have 11 hits on the season. 1 ball, no strikes. Sherman with a short lead. The pitch. Runner goes, swing and a miss. The throw to second is up the second base side. It's backed up beautifully by the shortstop, LeConte. It's a stolen base for Shirtliff, and the count is level at 1 ball and 1 strike. On Cosman will get another RBI opportunity for Fort Morgan. Cosman back in the box. Simms setting up towards the outside. And the 1-1 offering. And that's the changeup is up and in. Ball 2, strike 1. Fort Morgan will not play again until the 31st of March against Alameda, doubleheader at home. Our next games will be on April 6th, all league games. And the offering swung on and down at the plate of the off-speed pitch. And that levels the count. 2-2. Austin Cosman, the Mustangs scored 8 in the first and 1 in the second, looking for their first tally off the third. Pitch runner going, breaking ball, called strike 3, throw to third, the tag, and the stolen base. And Cosman strikes out on the pitch he was not looking for, not that breaking pitch. Joey Schneider 1 for 2. The man now in scoring position before, but now 90 feet closer. Try to put Fort Morgan into double figures. And a pitch. Swear, gonna miss him a fastball diving down to the zone and 0-1. The single was followed by a ground out. That was an infield single. Schneider has pulled the ball both times. 0-1. Curveball is right down the middle for a strike, and the Mustangs are not reading that pitch. It's too experienced. Cosman, who didn't see the curveball and struck it out. Now Schneider falling behind in the count of 0-2. Out of the stretch is McWilliams. The pitch, swing and a miss. He blew the fastball right by Schneider. And there's 2 down. You rarely see that when 2 very good hitters like that go down. 1 on strikes and the other one looking. Carlito Urquiera trying to help his own cause. A 2-run single in the opening frame, then he grounded out with the second at bat. And the pitch, that is in the dirt, blocked by Simms. 1 ball and no strikes. Urquiera got a lot of speed. Almost off off with 2 strikes, but the third baseman, Urquhart, is well behind the bag. Again, this grass is pretty thick. And the 1-0. And he swings and taps it foul behind the plate. That levels the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. For all your banking needs, see the folks at Bank of Colorado across Northeast Colorado. The way banking should be, member FDIC. And AC Ice proudly supports local high school sports throughout Northeast Colorado. You can find it at any local grocery or convenience store near you. AC Ice. Swung on. That ball is drilled into deep left field, and that one's going to clear the left fielder all the way to the fence. Urquiera's around first. He's into second as Gutka retrieves the baseball. And the Mustangs now lead 10-2 as Shirtliff scores on the 2-out RBI double by Urquiera, who's got 3 runs batted in the game. Got that one up in the zone, and Urquiera doing a nice job of pitching up teammates who took out earlier. There's Kenny Keller. Halfway to the cycle with a single and a double. Fort Morgan is still now scored in every inning. And the pitch swung on, grounded foul up the third base side. No balls and 1 strike. To Kenny Keller off of second. The pitch in the dirt, blocked again by Simms. Man, this guy's doing a great job behind the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 on, 1 in, 2 down. Mustangs with a 10-2 lead in the top half of the third inning. Urquiera's helped his own cause twice. McWilliams, the right-hander, looks in for the sign. And the offering, fastball inside. That moves the count to 2-1. On Kenny Keller. The pitch in the dirt to something off at 3-1. No throw back to second. Well off the bag there was Urquieta, but no throw. 8 cages on deck. Keller's 1 pitch away from getting on base for the 3rd time in 3 innings. The Mustangs already in double figures, not only in runs, but in hits. And the 3-1 pitch to Keller. And in the dirt with a breaking ball, he walks. Walk number 2 issued by McWilliams. And here's Cage. Cage has grounded out twice, both on the left side. If he can go the other way, there's a huge gap at right center. Huge. They're listed dimensions here in Keensburg, the pitch. And that is low and away with a called a strike at the late call. Apparently at the knees, it's 0-1. Just past the top of the hour, this is KPRB. Rushmore, Morgan County's B106. And the offering. The curveball is just outside. The count levels at 1-1 to Nate Cage. After tomorrow's 11 a.m. game between Rush and Estes Park on 10-10. KSIR.com. No Morgan County baseball for 10 days. Swung on a top foul out of play. Not too bad for the weather, but really good this weekend. And I think for early next week. Urquieta off of second, Keller off of first. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The stretch and the offering. Swing and a miss. And striking out the side there was Andrew McWilliams. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left. 2.5 complete. It's Fort Morgan 10, Weld Central 2 on B106 and B106.com. The end of the bottom of the 3rd. It's Fort Morgan 10, Weld Central 2 in Keensburg. I'm John Beltran. Right-hander Urquieta. Stop the music to get us going here. Laying down the side of Schneider, the pitch. Breaking ball top foul off the right foot of the hitter, and that's smarted. That one. Got a good piece there. No balls and 1 strike. Urquieta looks in at the offering. The breaking ball's upstairs. Levels the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. And the pitch. High, 2 balls and 1 strike to Hoffman. At the bottom of the 3rd inning, no clean inning by either side yet, even though Fort Morgan's allowed just 2 runs. They did turn a double play in the 2nd. Curveball is a strike at the knees on the outer half. It's 2-2. That's the best pitch Carlitos thrown in this game. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Line and pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball in the 3rd. Schneider's going to pick it up. He'll set, throw to first, and there's 1 down. And inning number 3. That'll send a Matt Simmons. Released a single on his first at bat. Urquieta has allowed 5 hits thus far, but minimized the damage against this Weld Central lineup. Line and pitch. A breaking ball. He bounces it in. Tried to throw a same pitch to spin that he did to strike out Hoffman. 1 ball, no strike. The Mustangs dressed in their camouflage maroon jerseys with a gray pants. Weld Central with the white uniforms with the baby blue numerals. The pitch. Fastball is a strike on the outside corner, just above the knees. That levels the count at 1-1. With Matt Sims working very hard behind the plate. And the offering. Fastball is outside. Ball 2, strike 1. Your family's safety is the main concern at Smart Parts, so let the trained pros take care of you when you need a windshield repair. That's at Smart Parts. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball. Diving in the zone. Down and around the ankles, it's 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swung on. That ball is late into left field for a base hit. And Matthew Sims is now 2 for 2 in the game. The 6th of the game for Weld Central. It's a Brian Crisco. Top to second. There's a runner out there as well. Got to figure out who that is. For Weld Central. Might have added a player. We didn't have any look for one at the stretch. And the offering. That is a strike. No balls and 1 strike on the breaking ball. Bell high. With Brian Goodco. Weld Morgan in a position to turn a double play to end an inning for the 2nd straight frame. Short lead at first. And the offering. Swung on and driven down the right field line. That's trouble if it's fair. And the ball is fouled. Just outside the line is 0-2. That would have been extra bases for Goodco. No balls and 2 strikes. Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Ehrlich Toyota East and Fort Morgan will fit you into the car truck of your choice. Serving all of Northeast Colorado, Ehrlich Toyota East. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 on, 1 out. Bottom of the 3rd inning in Keensburg. Fort Morgan leads Weld Central 10-2 after winning 8-1 against Central in Fort Morgan on Wednesday. And the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball is grounded to 3rd. Cosman backhand drops the ball, picks up, throws to 1st, and in time! In time to get Cook on a close play. That saved Cosman from committing the error, and there's 2 down. Runners in, but second. Wilkinson, who took a hanging breaking ball and laced it to right field, driving in a run in the 1st inning. We're now in the 3rd. The stretch by Urquieta. The pitch swung on and top foul. Not a play off to the left. Giving chase is Cosman, but can't get to that one. 0-1. Yeah, and considering that Wilkinson got a base hit on a breaking ball, and he's been late on the fastball, I'd go to that fastball more often. Like every time. I should say the breaking ball down in the way, forcing Wilkinson to chase it. The stretch. Urquieta looks back, looks in, looks back again. The offering. Fastball is grounded to 2nd. Backhanding it is Collins. Sets, throws low, dug out by Cage, and that'll end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 complete. It's Fort Morgan 10, Weld Central 2. You're listening to Mustang Baseball on B106 and B106.com. We head to the 4th of Keensburg. The Mustangs lead the game over Weld Central 10-2. And Andrew McWilliams, who came into the game in the 1st inning, done a very nice job for Weld Central. As Blade and Pollard will bat, it'll be 8-9-1 for Fort Morgan. Pollard, McBride, and Daniels. Pollard drove in a run with a base hit and reached in there. He's 1 for 2. Hitting with an open stance from the right side. Line and pitch. The ball went behind him on a breaking ball. Williams has already hit a batter and nearly hit 2 others. Got Sherlick on that fastball in the previous inning. Wind in the 1-0. Man, that got him on the helmet. Man. McWilliams has lost control out there. He's thrown some really tough pitches. And Pollock gets up and runs to first base, but that's his 2nd bat. batters hit. I don't think there's a limit at this level. Although there probably should be. And that'll send up Trey McBride, who singled and walked. As he drove in a run with that base hit. 8-run first inning for Fort Morgan. Before Urquieta took the hill, he already had a big cushion. Just two batters with two fastballs. The offering scoring to bunt. Lays it up the third base side. Foul. No balls and one strike for the freshman McBride. Home of the $8.95 dinner menu during the week of the best prime rib on Friday and Saturdays at Wood Steakhouse. No balls and one strike with one on. Nobody out at the top of the fourth inning. Mustangs lead Weld Central 10-2 as the Rebels trying to stay in this game and extend it perhaps to a sixth inning before Morgan still has some work to do offensively to win in five-inning fashion. And the pitch, scoring the bunt, lays it down beautifully at the third base side. Fielded by the pitcher, McWilliams throws the first in time. The sacrifice is successful as moving to second is Pollock. And that'll send up Kyle Daniels. Expert baseball there by McBride. Daniels in the game is 2 for 3. A single and RBI double. And he's grounded out. The right-hander pitches fastball way outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Off of second is Pollock. It's the Daniels. Swung on line, up the box, and through the middle for a base hit. Pollock the third. Going to be held right there. Didn't get a good jump at all. But the Mustangs have runners at the corners with one down. And for the second straight game, Daniels has come through with 3 hits. And Trevor Shirtless, who's 0 for 2, he's hit by a pitch in his previous plate appearance, will step inside the batter's box. Daniels with a lot of speed. He could be taking off any time soon. 2-step lead at first for the Mustang junior center fielder. The stretch by the right-hander McWilliams. The pitch. And that changeup is low. 1 ball and no strikes. Again, you can follow us on Twitter at B106 or our B106 Facebook page. The offering, runner going, swinging a missed ball, and the throw to second. It's going to go off the shortstop side and fielded by LaConte. No tag was applied or anything, a straight-up steal for Kyle Daniels. So 2 in scoring position now for Shirtless. Give Fort Morgan a 10-run lead. And the pitch is swung on, line into right center field for a base hit. Pollock scores. Daniels racing around third, headed towards the plate. The throw is going to be cut off. It's a 2-run single for Trevor Shirtless. And the Mustangs are now holding a 10-run lead that is 12-2 in the top of the fourth inning. And that'll send up Austin Cosman. Going the other way, that was the key there for Shirtless. Took advantage of the alley. The stretch, the pitch is off the glove of the catcher Sim, but it'll be a pass ball. And Shirtless is second. And another runner in scoring position. And a 1 ball, no strike count on Austin Cosman. The stretch. And the offering. Up and away with something off it. 2 balls and no strikes. You went over to Cosman. This is certainly a hitter's count. Let's see if we get a hitter's pitch. Fastball inside. Nearly clipped the knees. Now moves to 3-0. Now with a 10-run lead and an experienced hitter up there. Question is, what do you do here? Do you take? We'll find out with this pitch. 3-0. That's inside on a breaking ball. It's a break. Cosman walks. Third walk issued by Andrew McWilliams. Here's Joey Schneider, who singled, grounded out, and struck out. And this might be it for McWilliams. He's thrown 77 pitches. And he's starting to tire. This inning's been a tough one for him. See what decision has been made. Whether to keep McWilliams in there or not. Weld Central only has 10 players here on the roster, so McWilliams would stay in the game in some capacity. And he'll stay in the game on the hill. I think they just wanted to give him a little breather. Fort Morgan up 12-2, and he's already walked a couple in this inning and given up a 2-run single to Shirtliff. Joey Schneider will step in for Fort Morgan. The Mustangs in total command here. They only got to get 6 outs so they can hold a 10-run lead and limit this to a 5-inning game now that they've amassed the required number of runs. The stretch and the offering. And the changeup is low. 1 ball and no strikes. Joey Schneider. Fort Morgan now has 12 hits in the game, matching their run total. Shirtliff at second, Cosman at first. Pitch by McWilliams. Swung on and tapped foul up the third base side. The count levels at 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1. Schneider awaits. And the pitch. And he takes a fastball inside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Two and one. Schneider ready. And the pitch. Down and in. This could be the last hitter for McWilliams. He's really laboring in this inning. Just cannot find the strike zone. Well, Sterling leads Strasburg 19-0 the fourth inning on our sister station. Fastball in behind him. That's got to be it, I would think. The bases are loaded. McWilliams now with 4 walks and 3 in this inning. But still no subsequent visit to the hill. Courtesy runner at first. I believe that's Arroyo. Running out there. And it is. So at third is Shirtliff. Cosman at second, Arroyo at first. McWilliams really laboring in this inning. The wind-up to Urquieda's got 3 RBIs, 2 hits in the game. Line and pitch. Swung on and tapped at the third base side. Fielded the throw to home to get the runner. And there's 2 down. It'll be a forced 5-2 as Urquera makes the play. And the bases are reloaded. And they are reloaded for Kenny Keller, who's been on base all 3 times. A single, a double, and a walk. The line by McWilliams, pitch to Keller. Fastball is up and in. Now it's sitting at 1 ball and no strikes to Keller. Keller taking his time getting back into the box. And the offering. Upstairs, another fastball. Getting challenged there. I think McWilliams realizes what Keller's done to him. In the previous 3 plate appearances, he's not giving him 2-0 with the bases loaded. Nowhere to put him with 2 down in the 4th inning. And the pitch. Keller takes a fastball down the middle for a strike at the knee for 2-1. Fort Morgan with 8 runs in the first, 1 in the second, and 1 in the third, and 2 so far here in the 4th. Big leads all 3 ways. 2-1 pitch. Swung on and tapped foul. I think that would have been ball 3. That ball was around ankle high. Took that little off swing. And now it's 2-2. Now Keller's got to protect. Big gap in right center. That's the gap that Shirtliff exploited. And the pitch. That's a fastball down the middle. Called strike 3 and Keller threw it. And the Mustangs scored 2 in the inning. On 2 hits, no errors, and the bases were left loaded as Fort Morgan has stranded 9 in the game. This despite the fact they lead Weld Central 12-2 on B106 and B106.com. So with the second 8 and 9 hitters for Weld Central, move to the bottom of the fourth inning. Awesome flag against right-hander Urquieta. Urquieta's been very effective for Fort Morgan in this one. Winding pitch, swung on and foul back.
Okay.
Challenged into the fastball at 7-1. Arthur struck out swinging his first time up. Urquieta delivers. Swung on and grounded a short. To be a routine play, short left field. Fires high and over the glove of the first baseman Cage. That'll be the first Mustang error of the game. The point that Josh Langford made to us 10 steps and more, he said defense is something we got to work on. There's McWilliams. Walked his first time up. Short lead at first. And the pitch. And the fastball is a strike at the knees at 7-1. Fort Morgan 12, Weld Central 2 in the bottom of the fourth inning in Keensburg. Laying down the sign is Schneider. Two-step lead at first. Go back to first, back and standing as referee. This will be definitely longer than the hour 36 game that we saw on Wednesday, won by Fort Morgan 8-1, and nearly at an hour and a half. And the 0-1 pitch, the breaking ball is lifted into left field. Kenny Seller is way back towards the track, and that ball is gone. The 2-1 over for Andrew McWilliams and a hanging breaking ball. The Fort Morgan lead is down to 8. It's 12-4. I think Dawson Lang is 0-1. There's no doubt about that one. Really started. So the tone for his run that he allowed. The most recent inning in this visit to the hill. Here's Lang. That's the conference place. Lang a left-hander against the righty. Line and pitch. Fastball down the middle for a strike. Knee level at 7-1. So now Morgan's got to score at least 2 runs in the whole Weld Central. Make this a 5-inning game. Swag and making a breaking ball away. It is 0-2. Dawson Lang, followed by Jimmy LeConte and Isaac McWilliams. 0-2 pitch. Check swing. Did he go? No. On the fastball upstairs. 1-2. It's Dawson Lang. Live in your world, learn in ours at Northeastern. NJC.edu swung on and caught behind the plate. Schneider gets chased. The ball drops. It remains at 1-2. And Willow Coffee, Tea, and Smoothies and Tea Sweets Bakery is your perfect combination. Open 6 days a week, Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturday, 7 until 4, 921 Edison Street in Brush. 1 ball and 2 strikes with the bases empty. The Mustangs lead 12-4 at the bottom of the fourth inning in Keensburg. Urquieta ready. Line and pitch. Up and away with a heater. Levels the count at 2-2. And the offering. Swag and a miss on a breaking ball. Strike 3, and Lang is strikeout victim number 3 for Carlito Urquieta, winning with Jimmy Ponte. The shortstop is popped out at single, 1-2 in the game. On the left-hand hitter. It's Lewis. That's a challenge for the righty Urquieta. There's the winding pitch. Fastball is a strike at the knees on the outer half. It's 0-1. The one thing Urquieda's did a good job of with that fastball is keeping it down. All Central hitters have to reach for that ball. And the offering swung on and drifted into right center field to his right. Making the catch is Kyle Dangles. And there's 2 down. 2 down for Isaac McWilliams. Nothing rounded out. The ball was hit well. Daniels positioned Conte perfectly. Only had to move a few steps. Wind and offering. Fastball is way outside. 1 ball and no strikes with 2 down and the bases empty in the bottom of the 4th inning. Weld Morgan leads 12-4 over Weld Central. And he won in the third with the Beavers. 2 balls and no strikes. Weld Morgan will have the bottom of the order coming up in the 5th inning. So instead of Boston Cosman and to Joe Schneider, they could score a few runs and shorten the game. Breaking ball is low. 3-0. To McWilliams. Urquieta's thrown 61 pitches thus far. 42 of those were strikes. That's very good. There's 43. Fastball down the middle, 3-1. That's very easy mechanics. And the 3-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted into left field. Kenny Keller to his left, ranging in, makes the catch. The inning is over. 2 runs on 1 hit. It was a 2-run homer by Andrew McWilliams. The Mustangs committed an error, and the bases were left empty. We head to the 5th inning. It's Fort Morgan 12, Weld Central 4 on B106 and B106.com. Mustangs lead the Rebels 12-4 as we head to the 5th inning in Kingsburg. And Fort Morgan will be sending up the 7, 8, and 9 hitters against right-hander Andrew McWilliams. The leading off will be Nate Cage. He's 0 for 3. The fielder's choice of ground out, and he struck out. McWilliams has thrown 88 pitches he released in this game. We begin the 5th inning in Keensburg. Everybody's ready because the home plate umpire's not that hot. In fact, it's cooling off quite a bit. There's the wind in the first pitch of the 5th inning. Swung on, that ball is drifted into left field, down the line, a long run into foul territory, a dive, and off the glove of the left fielder, the Weld Central Zibko, and it's just strike 1. Nearly made the catch. So no balls and 1 strike to Nate Cage. Bank your financial needs with the Logan County home-owned bank since 1970. First National Bank in Fleming. There's the line. And the 0-1. Way outside of a breaking ball. Tim Stoll was able to make that play. Got all over the place behind the dish. And the 1-1. Fastball is upstairs. Ball 2, strike 1. To Nate Cage, the opening hitter of the 5th inning for Fort Morgan. The Mustangs have scored in every frame. 8 runs in the first, 1 in the second, 1 in the third, 2 in the 4th. And the 2-1 pitch, and he swings and grounds to the short. LeConte's got it on 2 hops. Sets, goes low, and dug out nicely by Wilkinson. There's 1 down. That'll bring up Bladen Pollock. Pollock in the game is 1 for 2. They're going to run with a base hit. He's going to air hit by a pitch. By the time Williams gets through this inning, there'll be over 100 pitches. And the offering. And the breaking ball is a beauty right over the middle of the plate. That's the best breaking ball he's done. No balls and 1 strike. If Weld Central could keep us at a 12-4 game, they would extend it to at least the 6th inning. The pitch swung on, popped up in the infield on the right side. Wilkinson, the first baseman, makes the grab. 2 down. That'll bring up Trey Bride. McBride is 1 for 1. The RBI single. He's walked. We're going to sacrifice bunt as well. Check that again. It looks like McBride up there. Hector Luna. So Luna will be hitting. So that does finish off McBride's game. A very good one for Fort Morgan. This could be the first time in the entire game that either side records a 1-2-3 inning. If Luna is retired. Line by McWilliams. And the pitch. Swing. And I'm missing a fastball to letters at 0-1. With a close stance from the right side. And the offering in the dirt. Scooped up by Sims. There's a quick wall back there. 1 ball to 1. Kyle Daniels ready to hit next. McWilliams with a pitch. Down and away with a breaking ball. It is 2-1. Hector Luna. Laid down the sign. And the offering. Swing and a miss with a fastball right by him. Down the middle. Felt high at 2-2. Line and pitch. The breaking ball called. Strike 3. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Andrew McWilliams. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning in Kingsburg. Fort Morgan 12, Weld Central 4. This is Morgan County's B106 and B106.com. Well, the Mustangs have a new pitcher, and that looks like Trevor Shurtleff here taking the mound for the bottom of the 5th inning in Kingsburg. Fort Morgan holding a 12-4 lead over Weld Central. Shurtleff pitched extremely well. Mustangs has 2-0. Steps in. There's the line and pitch. The breaking ball is tapped slowly on the left side. The third baseman Cosper has it set slow, and there's 1 down at the bottom of the 5th inning. It's solid Mustang baseball there on the slow roll. 1 down for Matt Sims. He's a third. He is 2 for 2 with a couple of base hitters. Heading with an open stance against the right-hander Shurtleff. And the offering. Breaking ball is grounded to Cosman, but foul. No balls and 1 strike. 3, 4, and 5, the heart of the order in this inning. For Weld Central. This game was ready with 6 innings because the Mustang lead is only 8. Won by 7. On Wednesday, here's the line and pitch. Swung on and grounded left side in the hole. Luciano short. Long throw to first is going to be offline. It's a base hit. The next pitch was now 3-3. The Weld Center, they've come up with a base hit of the game. Really good at that they switched uniforms a little bit. Wilkes 0 for 2. Popped out and grounded out. But Morgan's turned 1 double play in this game. And the pitch. And the breaking ball is lined to the right center field. That's going to drop for a base hit. Let's see if that's just 1 bag. It is. First and second. I'll fix that good line hit. Third of those by Matt Smith. And Douglas Wilkinson is 1 for 2. With it grounded out, will step in. threw the ball both times. If he can finish the Mustang, is a double play candidate. The stretch and the offering. Swing and a foul straight back on a fastball up in the zone. It's 0-1. No balls and one strike. No stretch. And a pitch. And the breaking ball is a beauty on the other half for a strike. The count is no balls and two strikes. 0-2 the offering. Swung on and grounded right side. The second baseman Pollock to second for one. With the end of the first. 2 for 6-3. And the inning is over. No runs from 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5 complete in Keenesburg. Fort Morgan 12. Weld Central 4 on 106 and B106.com. Mustangs lead by a score. 12-4 to Weld Central. We'll go to the 6th inning in Keenesburg. And the Mustangs now in the top of the 6th will send up Kyle Daniels to lead off the frame. Andrew McWilliams is still out there. This guy's good. He has worked up a tremendous pitch count here, but he's done the job. Wind and pitch. Up and away with a fastball. Daniels is 3 for 4 in the game. Single, doubled, grounded out, and single. The pitch way outside. 2-0. To Daniels. And the offering from McWilliams. Swung on it. Drilled down the left field line. That one is way back. Will it stay in fair territory as Hill? Daniels is around first. And he's into second with his 4th hit of the game. As good chases him down as a leadoff double in the 6th inning. And Daniels is now 4 for 5. Again, you got to start wondering when McWilliams' arm is going to tire out. He's thrown 102 pitches in relief. Trevor Sherman was 1 for 3. One of those hits was a 2-run single that at the time gave Fort Morgan a 10-run lead. McWilliams with a pitch. Fastball is down and in. 1 ball and no strikes. With Daniels off of second. The stretch. And fall back to second, but back in diving is Kyle Daniels. That pickoff attempt. Sherlock back in the box. 1 ball and no strikes. And the pitch. He's trying to bunt, lays it down foul up the third base side. Oh, that's a good idea. The third baseman over his way back. Now that levels the count with 1 ball, 1 strike. Fort Morgan has a couple of runs here. Ward is bottom of the 6th inning. We'll get this game over with. At 12-4. They did not score 1 inning ago. That's the only inning they did not tally a run. The pitch swung on and grounded at second. A routine play for Lang to his right. Goes to first. In time, Daniels moves on to third. And there's 1 out to the top of the 6th inning. That'll bring up Austin Cosby. Single reached on an air. Also struck out Milky in the game with a walk. Struck out just as Schneider did with runners at second and third. The stretch by McWilliams with the runner at third. And the offering. One on its foul off the right foot of Cosby. He's on the ground. No one got him at that spot. Slowly, no balls, 1 strike. Gotta walk that off. That got him hard. foul territory up the third base side. Cosman drops the back, is trying to walk it off. I see a tough injury, some nasty injuries on those foul balls off the instep. Walks it off the third base side. There'll be no balls and one strike. They'll methodically walk toward the batter's box. And Fort Morgan, by the way, has 13 hits in the game. Kyle Daniels has 7 hits in 2 games against Weld Central. Back. In the box, no balls and one strike. Probably thinking I want the ball the other way. They want to pull that ball out off the instep. As Williams delivers in the dirt, it's blocked by Sims. 1 ball and 1 strike. Sims had a terrific game for Weld Central. 3 hits. And there's not a lot of balls to go by. They did have 1 fast ball, but that was it. And the offering. That's in the dirt again, blocked by Sims. Ball 2, strike 1. Option save with a best grocery card. Once that is completed flush, you can also pay your public service bill and access Western Union. 2 balls and 1 strike. And the offering. Fastball, a strike on the outer half of the knees. It's 2-2. Washington Cosman. Schneider ready for this next. And the pitch. Swung on a tap foul at the plate. That remains at 2-2. The senior third baseman for Fort Morgan. Takes that to the box. The stretch by McWilliams. The right-hander comes off. Into the dirt for the off-speed pitch. 3-2. Long count here. McWilliams. 111 pitches. Payoff pitch. Swung on, grounded to third. Nice diving stab by Urquhart. Throws to first low, and the ball is not dug out by Wilson. There'll be an error on Urquhart holding up with Daniels at third. That's the 4th error committed in the game by Weld Central. Now runners at the corners for Schneider. Courtesy runner out there for Fort Morgan. Very hard to see the numbers of these dark camouflage jerseys. Either way, it'll be 1st and 3rd for Schneider, who is single, grounded out, struck out, and walked, and that single is only an infield hit. Looking for a good solid swing. The top half of the 6th inning with Fort Morgan leading Weld Central 12-4. And Sims relaying 2 signs from the dugout. And Fort Morgan needs 2 runs to strength and needs to hold. Weld Central will win in 6 and now we go the distance. Stretch and pitch. Swing and a miss. Schneider swung at a ball that was diving down and in. No balls and 1 strike. Off of third is Daniels. Saying courtesy runner is first. And the offering. That's a strike with a fastball on the knees. It's 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Schneider down at the count once again. And the pitch. It's a third for the breaking ball. On the field second. Fort Morgan. And it's 1-2, so a base hit could play 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 on. Stretch by McWilliams. And the offering. High, and is down the left field line. And Schneider can't do that with me. He pulled it a little bit too much. There's been 1 homer in this game hit by Andrew McWilliams as Weld Central. He's about to throw his 117 pitches released. Under weights. Here it is. Curveball is down and away. That now is 2 of 2. That might be perfect. Second off the spot. Hopefully we'll score. We'll be able to get that uniform knuckle out of second base before Morgan. It's Williams. Looks in. The pitch. What a drill to the left field. That's going to be a base hit. Daniels will score. An RBI single for Schneider. The trail runner at the home of the third. Fort Morgan leads Weld Central 13-4. The top half of the sixth inning. That'll bring us Scotito Seattle on another courtesy runner. That will be a Royal. That will be see, that would be a lot easier. That's then the courtesy runner in the game. If he had 2 for 4, he's driven in 3. Big opportunity for him. Another one. Williams. That's quick line. The pitch. The fastball for a strike. The ball's at 1 strike. Got Luto Urquieta.
He said he wouldn't be embarrassed.
He's got a rubber arm out there, no question about it. He's off the running ball and swung on that foul up the third base side. That is Holbeck at third, by the way.
I know, but both
Confirmation on that. He was running at third base. No balls and 2 strikes. Carlito. With runners at the corners. A strike by McWilliams. Looking into the sign. And the offering. Swung on a top foul up the third base side. It was well out of play. Count remains at 0-2. We've got Lucha Urquieta. Now let's see what the issue is. We have an injury. We had one yesterday. And it can't be somebody batting out of order. They can start doing that. It's a scoring issue. It's not an injury. It's a scoring issue. But I don't see that. As Morgan did. The Royals been running for Schneider. You got to be careful. We're contesting scoring issues of 13-4 game. This is so elementary at this point. Is that cost for Morgan out? All right, at this point. Arroyo is at first, and now we're going to have an extended conversation. Now you got to come on and play the game. This is the first or second inning. It's competitive, but now it's a 13-4 game. Just let it play. Apparently there was no issue, at least nothing that the Mustangs did incorrectly. No balls and 2 strikes on Carlito Urquieta. The Mustangs have 1 across here at the top of the 6th inning. They've got 14 hits in the game and lead 13-4 with Joe Holbeck at third, Anthony Arroyo at first. And looking for that 10-run lead once again. They were up 12-2 way back in the 4th inning. McWilliams gets the sign. And the pitch runner goes. His fastball goes to the screen. And here comes Holbeck to the plate. He'll score on the wild pitch. And the second is over. The Mustangs now lead 14-4 with another runner in scoring position. Now a 1-2 count. Bouncing 4-4 hitter Urquieta. Stretch by McWilliams to the pitch. Breaking ball is right there. Ball strike 3. Move on that pitch. Beautiful strike out of Urquieta. 2 down to the inning. 2 down for Kenny Keller. That'll be strike out and just black at that with a bases loaded, but he's got 2 hits with another pitch that goes to the screen. All of a sudden, 2 wild pitches by McWilliams. I don't know how this guy's arm is being good. 124 pitches for him. He's really done a fine job. Considering that he's been in there for a long time. The 1 ball and no strikes on Keller. The Mustangs up by 10, and the pitch in the dirt. That one sticks to the screen. Here comes Arroyo to the plate. He'll score. That's 3 wild pitches in the innings. Fort Morgan now leads by a score of 15-4. Mark Keller's not up there, now up there with the bases empty. With a 2 ball, no strike count. Now, Weld Central will have to score twice in the bottom half of the frame to extend the game. Wind and pitch. That's a wide pitch. Keller had to get out of the way. It's 3-0. 3-0 on Kenny Keller. And the offering up and away. Now you want the game to go off. No longer going to give you instead of too much. 8-2. Kevin made her butt to the set. We'll be sending up Adrian Marquez. We're at the top of the hour. This is Morgan County's D106 KPRD, Flush, Fort Morgan. David, John Beltran, and Kingsburg. They can call this in the third. 1 ball and no strikes. Adrian Marquez. There's no doubt. He just wants to finish the inning. And that fastball's a strike, Bell high. The count is left. 1 ball and 1 strike. Beyond Marquez. The atmosphere seems a little subdued here. Fastball down and in. I guess baseball like this is starts moving very slowly. 2 balls and 1 strike. Fort Morgan in the inning has scored 3 times. Runner at first and 2 down. Stretch and the offering runner going, swung at a foul to the screen. Now it is 2-2 to Marquez. Hitting the 7th hole there. Oh, yeah, he's the occupied by K. Yes, I do want to be that. Williams goes 132nd push of the game. Stretch and the offering swung on and foul off the catcher's stick. We go 133. Norman Williams. Why did Williams started the game? Did not get out of the first. 2/3 of an inning, allowing 8 runs. A stretch. Andrew McWilliams delivers up and in. Now it's 3-2. Runner will be going with a pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Marquez. Here it is. Swung on it to the third. Berker's got it. Berker's set. Berker goes high and offline. Mustangs extend the inning due to another error from Berker. Struggled with it. Weld Central committed their 5th error of the game. Let's see what's plugged into the Mustangs. That's another hitter. Weld Morgan. We're identifying 52nd the stretch. So that'll be Pollard. It's in the bed with a breaking ball. So Pollard is hitting for himself. Pollard at 1 for 3. Singles, reached in there. Hit by a pitch and popped out. That single drove in a run. McWilliams delivers. Fastball is upstairs. 2-0. This one. Got to play the defense behind the guy. The pitch. Fastball is up and away. So I love the game to move along. This gets tough to watch here. Fort Morgan's got this game won. And if they hit away, that's one thing. Another walk. Hey, here comes the visit to the hill. That might be it. The Archer makes that play in third. Now the bases are 2 down. And Hector Luna will bat for a second time. Williams has thrown 138 pitches. We'll find out what the decision is. The baseball. Nope. All right, let's take a 1-minute break. We're back in 1 minute. Top of the 6th inning. Fort Morgan 15, Weld Central 4 on B106 and B106.com. Jimmy LeConte will now be on the hill for Weld Central. The bases loaded and 2 down here in the top of the 6th inning. Fort Morgan has already plated 3 runs in the frame, leading 15-4 as they leave the bases loaded. Only stranded 12 in the game. So they haven't taken advantage of all their opportunities, but they certainly have enough runs. Denny Keller at third, Adrian Marquez at second, Leighton Pollock at first.
Exactly.
Andrew McWilliams. Done after all those pitches. Here's Hector Luna. The stretch. Righty against righty, and the pitch. Fastball in the dirt. 1 ball and no strikes. Williams and the game 6 strikeouts, 6 walks, and a wild pitch to the screen. Scoring in Keller. This is hardly enjoyable this time, not because of the Mustangs are doing. Well, Central having issues with the strike zone here. 16-4. Favor Fort Morgan.
Yeah, you're right.
And 2-0 on Luna. Conte looks in the stretch. And the offering. And a half swing. And it went off the glove of Stent. Called a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. Could have been over a little while ago. Still going. Hector Luna. Right by the right hand of LeConte. And the offering. Swing and a miss on a fastball. Letter high at 2-2. Now Weld Central would have to score 3 runs to get the game to a 7th inning. Trevor Sherford more than likely back on the hill for Fort Morgan. Undertake their lead in 3rd and 2nd. And the offering. That is outside with a fastball. Now moves to 3-2. On deck is Kyle Daniels again. He's got 4 hits in the game. The pitch swung on and grounded left side. Mitchell off the glove. Picked it up. He'll have no throw at the other end. Marquez scores. Mustang leads 17-2. Good job of putting that ball in play by Luna. Holland actually held up. I don't know why he held up the second and 2 down, but he did. Daniels is 4 for 5 in the game. The pitch. He takes a fastball. Inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Stretch by LeConte. And the offer upstairs with a fastball. The count is sitting now at 2-0.
All right.
2 balls and a strike. Stretch and pitch. Fastballs. Really all this drive clear. Another short left. Another shot to hit.
It's all right.
Reaches. Might be swinging away, though, on this 3-0 pitch. Offering, and he takes the fastball low, and the bases are loaded. So the bases are loaded for Shirtlift. He does have a 2-run single in this game. Officially, Shirtlift. Up here. He is 1 for 4 the pitch. Swing and a fastball. No balls and 1 strike. 3rd is Pollard. Luna 2nd. Daniels at 1st. Conte delivers. Fastball outside corner, strike two. So might be right, but the problem with that, it's good wrong. Stretch by LeConte. And the 0-2 in the dirt, blocked by Sims. All one, strike two. Yeah. So Morgan with a 17-4 lead. And a pitch. Foul straight back. Another 1-2 strike pitch. Olive, Luna, and Daniels take their leads for third, second, and first, respectively. And the pitch in the dirt with a breaking ball blocked by Sims. It's 2-2. There's got to be about 50 pitches going in a second. We'll get the recap here momentarily. Now Weld Central has scored these 4 runs to get to a 7th inning. And the offering. Swung on and grabbed up the middle at short and stepping in the bag or throwing it first. And one step in the bag is stopped. Play was made. The inning is over. Finally over. So Fort Morgan in the inning, they score 5 times. There were only 2 hits, 3 errors in the inning. We'll have to calculate that a little bit later, how many pitches were thrown in this particular inning. Nonetheless, the Mustangs lead going into the bottom of the 6th inning, 17-4 on B106 and B106.com. Mustangs are 3 outs away. They're picking up their 5th victory of the year. They lead 17-4 in the 6th inning. Weld Central is good at 7-7 by scoring 4-1. And they will lead off with Jake Urker. Against Trevor Shirtliff. Line and pitch. Fastball, a strike. It's 0-1. Game well over the 2-hour mark. Urker is 0 for 2 in the game, struck out and reached on an error. And the breaking ball is laced into left center field for a base hit. And it gets by Daniels as he chases it down near the fence. Racing around first and the second is Urker. He has a leadoff double in the bottom of the 6th inning. Also, Mike Williams is in the 8 hole, but he's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer. He bats now against Shirtliff. The stretch and the offering. Sway! Not a foul tips it into the glove of Schneider. Stretch. And the offering. Fastball to strike. 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. To McWilliams. The bottom half of the 6th inning. Fort Morgan 17. Central 4. Third ball is lifted into left field, going way back towards the track. There's room out there, and the catch is made. Like a fullback out there. Nonetheless, it's 1 down. Too long. 1 down. But Lawson Lang is 1 for 2. He's popped out and struck out.
Yeah.
2 outs away, the Mustangs. With a 17-4 lead. The pitch. Up over the fastball, 1 ball, no strikes. Well, the post-game show coming up immediately after the final out of this game. Stretch. And the offering. Breaking ball crowded to second. Later, Pollard is there. Flips to first. I think that is a second. 2 down. 2 down. Over the 6th inning. LaConte is 1 for 3. Popped out to the good. Lined out to the center sliver. Kyle Daniels. Short left in the second inning of work. Stretch and pitch. The breaking ball is down and in. One ball and no strikes. Stretch and the offense, and that's right down the middle for a strike. Another curveball. The count moves to 1-1 on Jimmy LeConte, the offering. Swing and foul pitch into the glove of Schneider and a fastball. One is at 1-2 with Urker at third and 2 down at the bottom of the sixth. They're just 1 pitch away. The stretch by the right hander and the offering. Fastball is upstairs. 2-2. Third ball from third. Short left out of the spread. Gets the sign from Schneider. The 2-2 pitch. Upstairs. Another one. 3-2. This is Williams is on deck. The Congress going to reach. That's and the offering, and he walked it. They had 1-2, and he walked it. And now McWilliams with that. Hopefully. Waiting and waiting and waiting. Right now, we're still waiting. Runners take their lead to the corner. And the offering. Swung on and popped up. The first baseman going back, and the catch is made by Arroyo. And that will do it. The Fort Morgan Mustangs have won the game over the Weld Central Rebels by a score of 17-4. As the post-game show is brought to you by Mr. D's Farm and Home Center. In Sterling Brush and Fort Morgan, your farm and ranch headquarters for all your farm and ranch supplies that carry feed for all your animals and pets. Mr. D's Farm and Home Center. All right, for the Mustangs in the game, 17 runs on 14 hits. 1 error, they left 12 on base, 4 runs, 10 hits, 6 errors, 7 left on base. For Weld Central, the winning pitcher was Catito Urquiera. He went 4 solid innings. The loss went to the starter, Isaac Williams, probably being 2 hours and 17 minutes. And really, Fort Morgan won this game in the first inning when they tallied 8 runs. They started off with hits from 3 of the first 4 Mustangs, and then just kept it going from there. Kyle Daniels had the biggest day. He had 4 hits in the game for Fort Morgan. Capito Urquiera got the scoring started with a 2-run single, giving the Mustangs that 2-0 lead. And then later on, Bladen Collett with a 2-run single made it 4-0. McBride with an RBI single. Kyle Daniels with a run-scoring double. McBride then scored in an air, as did Kyle Daniels. And that was essentially it. The Mustangs, Benny Feller was scoring there later on. The Mustangs continued to extend the lead and won the game 17-4. Undefeated in Colorado 7 league play of 3-0, 5-2 overall. Central falls to 1-6 overall, and they're 0-2 in league play. Our next Mustang broadcast will be on Monday, April 6th, where the Mustangs are in Englewood against the Pirates, 4 o'clock on B106 and B106.com. Sound engineer and producer of Mustang Baseball, Michaela Clipper. I'm John Beltran. Hope you have a great weekend, that is, as the Mustangs beat the Weld Central Rebels 17-4 on B106 and B106.com. Okay.